Hi guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. I am here in the waterfront talking to Armand Kristoff, who does not currently have any missions for me. And the last video I went through is the bust mission, where you have to plant the bust here in the house over here to get Armand Kristoff back to the waterfront. And he comes and he should give you, come over here to this quest, this one right here. He will no longer be my primary Thieves Guild contact. My contact is now Scriva in Bravil. So what we are going to do is go over to the map and go head straight down here. I don't recommend breaking into her house. The easiest thing to do would be wait till 7 a.m. or 7 a.m. as she'll be in her house from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And you can see here the house is hard locked. I have broken into it before. I don't think she really does too much about that. Like, I think she complains about it. I can't quite remember. But she'll also be in the lodge for most of the day, and you can pay off your fines and bounties and things like that here as well. So she's usually on the 3rd floor. Yep, let's go over here. And this is what she looks like. She is a kitty.
New thief.
So come over here and let's go to the special jobs.
Special request from the widow of a former fence in Leyawin. A street scavenger made off with a ring. The guild frowns on freelance.
Alright.
This is good.
So, alright, let's go get started on that. So let's head out of here. Let's see what beautiful town this is going to bring us to. So overall though, the Thieves Guild is not the longest, but it is quite fun. I really enjoy it. So let's go over here. We're going to Leyawin. So let's see if I can even remember where the heck Leyawin is. Down here. Okay. So you can see we have the west gate, northeast gate. I'm just going to go right over to the west gate. And same thing. We're going to go find a beggar. We'll go talk to him. See what information we can grab. And see how much it costs us to do so. Usually we'll have to drop 10, 20 gold. Which isn't too much of a problem. So this one's a little closer at 88 steps. So let's go over here. This time I'll actually use my sprint, as I pretty much never do. And this is also a really nice town. There's a lot of stuff going on here and some really good shops, especially for like breaking in and entering and getting some stolen goods.
I know of her. Hi.
Alright.
I know of She lived.
There we go.
Blessings of the shadow upon
So
you.
now we have our next queue, which is 96 steps. Alright, so let's get over here. You can see we're kind of heading towards the castle area. Jump around. And this one's going to be an interesting one, as it does involve guards that we actually don't really need to avoid, and that actually are going to kind of help us out here. And of course, I lose my marker. So let's see.
How are you?
Let's give him a talk. Let's see if he'll help us out at all.
Orc name the count. Take care.
Well, let's head into the county hall. So what we're doing is looking for an Argonian that is stuck in the county jail.
Ansteus.
Good
day.
spirits today, milady. I think I hear milady.
Welcome to Leyawin. I'm Alicia Caro.
Pardon.
Bye.
Let's go over here to the dungeon off to the right. So what we were doing is basically looking for an Argonian, who is then we're going to give a lockpick to. So these guys are pretty corrupt. So we shouldn't have any problem here.
What are you looking for? The cart shops.
Okay, so
I have to
either
get
way,
back to work now.
he shouldn't be an issue. Let's see if this is the right door. Man, I gotta get my lockpicking skills up. So, let's see, are you in right here? There we go.
What do you want?
So he's gonna give us the information for,
Say what you're gonna say. Excellent. What a thoughtful gift. Go ahead. Lead rot in here. What do you...
Interesting. So I'm not getting the queue that I'm looking for, and now the quest marker is updated. So let's get out of here really quick. Interesting. I feel like I went through the right path, and I did everything I needed to. So let's see.
I am.
Why am I talking to you? All right, let's go. I wasted enough time walking over here. Let's go back over there and hit this queue marker and see if we can then get back in there. The guard didn't also give me the bribery thing that I was looking for. You should pay 20 gold, and you should leave you like alone for the most part. Also, yeah, the Argonian was just only speaking about rumors, which is not really what I was looking for. He should be telling us where we can go to get the ring for a lockpick. So let's go in here.
Why does
There
the
we
prey
go.
approach?
So let's go stolen
the
ring.
Stupid lizard.
There we go.
Stupid.
So that's my fault.
Swift. Why
And also just a heads up, if you want some training,
let's get to training.
she can help light armor, things like that. Make your life a little easier. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, if you prefer to level up yourself, but it's just an easy way to get 4 or 5, points. So let's see. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit more to do here. But yeah, so we still need to go back to, I believe, the Argonian at some point, as he should be the one notifying us on where to go.
One more.
She lives on the west side of town. I might know that.
Yeah,
It's
everybody's
common knowledge that
needs some money.
the poor it's
Blessings of standard.
Okay. Greyland, 94 steps. Let's check our map again this time. Let's go over to the castle. This one thing I have been noticing, I didn't have this problem as much on the regular Oblivion, but my map markers just seem to kind of disappear at times. Which is a little obnoxious. Like, I know the game pretty damn well, but the fact that, like, I might miss a step and then I have to kind of run around. Like, I went in here and talked to the Argonian, and I got nothing, because that was my logical next step, as from what I remembered. And so, there we go.
You're not supposed to...
So you can even, bribe them.
Get back to work now.
But let's just go in here. Break that open. So I'm going to need to get some more lockpicks from Unger the Wary over in Bruma. So let's go talk to you.
What do you...
There we go.
Why should I tell you where it is?
I'll give you a
Do that
lockpick.
for me.
There we
Some
go.
Nick showed me an inscription. Well, the counter...
So let's skip
the
through
thief.
this.
I owe you
Alright.
a debt of gratitude.
So now, so it must be interesting.
You look lost.
Okay, so let's go out here. And let's take a look. So we're going to just go onto the other side of town again. But yeah, a lot of back and forth. So let's go see if we can get this thing figured out and get this mission ended.
How are you?
So I'm just going to kind of sprint through.
Let's hear it.
Interesting. I would have assumed you were wearing a robe like that. You're probably in the Thieves Guild or Magic Guild, at least. Mage Guild. Ooh. Can't even jump with the stamina down. Alright, so you look a little bit closer. Let's take a look at this again. Okay. So let's see, are you right here?
Me too.
Perfect.
so my
Alright, I can spare 10
she-
coin
you should-
again.
I've heard about these servants.
And the hidden torture cent. Oh man, okay.
Blessings of the shadow.
Are we going back to the castle? We are.
Yeah.
So if this is the one I am thinking about, which is, I kind of assume it was from the beginning too. I honestly never come to this town other than like this mission from what I can think of. We are basically going to be trying to find somebody who's been taken and tortured. It's basically to leave you to like a dead end, and you're going to have to figure out how to get to the next location, basically. And why exactly is blood going into a wall? And the reason for that is because there is the trapdoor, basically. Alright, let's see. Are you what I'm looking for?
Yes?
Let's go.
Concerning this,
Okay.
Lady Alessia
So, same thing. I'm going to bribe, as that is the easiest way for me to do this.
Not all. Shh. The Count. Some more. She.
So, just keep asking,
However,
and we'll get this updated.
I think I hear Milady calling.
So, let's see if it's now up top. Private quarters, that's not what I'm looking for. So let's go take a look over here. Oh, is it back out? Okay, let's see if I can find what room I am looking for. So is it off to the side here? This probably is it. So, went door to basement. Let's see what time it is. Let's go wait. Let's give it like 9 hours here, about till midnight, 1 in the morning. And we can keep this moving. So basically, yeah, there's a torture chamber here. That previous lady, she definitely helps out a lot once you kind of bribe her. You'll see that I am not too good on the persuasion stuff, as it's just not my skill set for this game. Same with, like, you can see with the auto lockpicking. Always just auto. Okay, so if you get into this room here, this is one of the craziest things. So let's even show, like, if you scroll... So let's go all the way down. Where are we? So on the map, if you scroll all the way in, you'll see then we're in the county hall. And there is something here, even though the map marker will show here, there is a hidden doorway here. So I came over here, can see this pretty easily. This part is crazy to me. So come over here, activate that lever, and now let's go through. So actually, yeah, you don't want to kill anybody when going in the Thieves Guild, as you will basically get kicked out for a little bit. You got to pay a huge fine, stuff like that, blah, blah. Don't just avoid it as much as possible. So now we can come over here. Ooh, I only got 2 lockpicks left. Alright, so let's get this mission done. Let me get back to Bravil, Bruma, and yeah, so here is her little dungeon. I will come back for you, just in case. So, this might not even be the one I was thinking of, where you're getting chased in, or, you know, you gotta follow the blood, but let's take a look. So, just kind of follow this path off to the side, should have a door, and then we should be pretty close to looking for the heirloom. Alright, well, I only got 2 of these. Nice. Alright, I got 1 of these. And that's why I didn't want to go with the average one just yet. I am terrible at these things. But it's a good way to, you know, have some money, things like that. So, you know, go lift up some stolen items, go sell them over to Unger, and then, yeah, buy yourself some lockpicks. I don't really buy too many items in this game. The gold doesn't matter too much to me. And obviously, once you get to a certain level, once you're like in the Oblivion gates especially, money just comes nice and easy. I should probably stop distracting myself with every single chest that's available. Please work. Nice. Alright, that was my last one. So at that point, you know, I don't have much of an option left. So I am going to need to probably save every single time I want to lockpick something. And hopefully she is asleep. And yeah, let's save here. So this is an easy way of kind of getting around if you are running out of lockpicks. Perfect, I didn't need to worry about it anyways. And just, you know, lock and save, or save and then load if it doesn't work out. So let's go steal from her, as she is a thief. Crystal ball, I don't need you. Goblet, I don't need you. And then we should be good right here. Same thing, just save it. And let's... Okay. Just load it up really quick. So I do this every once in a while, especially like I should have been prepared for this. I should have gone and got more lockpicks. So let's get this. Alright, let's give this one more try. Perfect. Okay, so let's get that, let's get that, let's get that, let's get that. That should be everything. Okay, so let's hope for the best here, guys. I basically went out and waited about 12 hours, talked to the Countess, and then talked to also my old helper who gave me all the information. And when I came back to the jewelry box, it now was here. So a little bit obnoxious that I had to go and do that, but again, that is Oblivion. I actually ran into this, something similar in here when I was playing on the Xbox. So actually at this point we can probably just sprint out of here. And let's get this mission closed up. So with all these trapdoors and stuff, it can be a little tricky trying to figure out, especially the first one, where to go and how to activate that hidden door. So, and also I was able to level up here. So let's go. Yeah, I got multiple things to do here before I start on my next mission, but let's go and get out of here. So this one we probably want to just kind of sneak out of. Technically we are trespassing, which also made it a little bit annoying because I can't wait near, you know, that area, or even go into like their little creepy dungeon and wait. I have to get all the way back here to the main area before doing so. But we should have a pretty happy customer now. Ring is back. So let's get all the way over here. And of course it's like, oh man, I always do that. We gotta wait about probably 5 hours here. And then we gotta go find our kitty friend that is taking over our contracts. There we go. So pretty, you know, a lot of loading screens. They're not exactly the longest. I mean, I have a pretty strong computer, luckily. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Really? Okay.
Does the hunter have this?
Here it is.
My ring. Is that slimy or you have?
So there we go.
Swift hunting.
Let's get out of here. And let's go check our next location. Check the map. Back to Bravil. So we should be good here. This should be the end of it. So yeah, there's just like, there was a lot of back and forth on this one as well. Especially when there's, you know, there starts to be bugs and things like that.
I'm starving. Please.
Alright, please leave me alone. I want to get this mission done. And then I can head up to Bruma, get myself a little bit of lockpicks. Oh, are you down on the first floor? You're hardly ever down here. Okay, perfect. So we got the ring.
You are truly. I am promoting you to.
Ah, I'm a prowler now. So for now, guys, though, that will be the end of this video. Basically, yeah, the whole thing is in that south town of Leylandale or whatever it's called. The main thing is, yeah, to go talk to the beggars, get the information that you need. I think I had to go also to the inn before going to the Argonian. Go into the main area of the castle as well. Talk to the lady in front of the countess and basically just bribe her to find out about that dungeon. And from there, you should be able to work your way through the hidden areas and the hidden dungeons into the bedroom and the private quarters and steal the ring and everything else that you want. But guys, I hope you guys found that video helpful. Catch you on the next one.